I know you love me.
I know you care.
You ready?
Ready for what? Whoa. The Gulpmeister is with us here in the studio today.
Did I gulp?
Yeah, you gulped.
Oh my God, I had no idea.
Yeah.
I poured the water from the can into a bottle. I already told you, but I'm telling everyone else because I think that
Are we recording? Yeah. Lit.
You know what I learned last week?
Huh.
Like the answer will always be yes to are we recording?
Oh, it will.
Yeah.
I thought you meant in general. I was about to say,
No.
walk me through that.
No.
What do you mean
Like,
the answer will always be yes?
Because we're almost at like 100 episodes probably.
Shut up.
I don't know, maybe 80 or
I
something.
thought it feels like 15.
This is 84. Every single time we've asked, are we recording, which we do every single time, the answer's never been no. Not once. So.
It's never been, hold on, wait.
Yeah.
Let us get set up.
Yeah.
They're always ready.
Yeah. So just something to think about.
Is there something that I can do moving forward?
I guess we don't have to ask. It's kind of like saying I have a question while raising your hand. It's just pointless. We know you have a question.
Your hand is raised
Yeah.
and you're asking.
Right.
It's kind of a double negative, but not in this case. Sometimes it's nice to just have confirmation and clarity in a professional setting.
Yeah, it's kind of like Roger.
What do you mean?
Like Roger that. What did they say at the end of walkie-talkies? Copy. It's kind of like copy.
Over.
Over. It's kind of like over.
Hang on.
Because we're just like confirming.
Who's
over?
Roger?
Like Roger. Roger that. Copy.
Who was Roger to begin with? We need to get to the bottom of this. Hey, Brooke.
Hi, Connor.
Are you ready to MAP?
I'm ready to pee.
Ignorance is bliss. I'm living in a world of my own, and it's awesome.
Oh, I thought I was responsible for 9/11 when I was 5.
Where were you?
In Pennsylvania. Touch grass, might I suggest.
We're just going to dive right in today. Hey guys, welcome back to Brooke and Connor Make a Podcast. Today we're diving into some of society's deepest worries and questions. Who is Roger?
Yeah, I don't know, Connor.
Where did he come from? Where did he go?
Oh,
Where
there's
did he
your
come
answer.
from? Roger-eyed Joe.
Phonetic.
Roger was phonetic for R, received and understood. That doesn't make sense.
You know how when you're on the phone and you're like, you say your name, but or your last name, and for clarification, you're like, oh, W as in water, O as in orange, O as in octopus, D as in dog. It's kind of like that, I think.
Is that what a phonetic is?
I don't know.
I don't know what a phonetic is. One time I was like, C is in Connor, O is in octopus, N is in 9, like my favorite number. It was like a bunch of stuff that was personal to me.
My brother was spelling his name once on the phone, and his mnemonic. Is that what it's called? Wait, phonetic. His phonetic was so funny that I wrote it down.
Oh, I have one saved too.
Oh my God, let me see if I have it.
Oh, I have one saved as well.
Okay, got it.
I don't have mine.
He was saying his confirmation code, which was ZBHPRH for reference, and it was... It's not funny. I love when that happens, but I'll tell you what. C is in zebra, B is in boy, H is in hotel, P is in Peter, R is in something, and H is in a hotel. So he had said R is in something, which could clearly make me laugh.
R is in something. Okay.
How about R is in Roger?
I found mine because I put it in my notes. G as in good morning, 9 as in my favorite number, Q as in the last part of barbecue.
Oh, that's good.
It just doesn't make sense to anyone. Oh, let's read off. This is what you're supposed to say. This is like, so my sister does phonetics, I guess. This is the NATO phonetic alphabet. NATO is what?
Your sister does it?
Yeah. I mean, we could talk about this I could talk about the NATO phonetic alphabet all day.
NATO is isn't that a treaty?
Sure. I'm sure there's tons of treaties out there. I bet NATO is one of them. NATO at present, by the way, Brooke, is 31 member countries.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
They're allies.
Some kind of, yeah. Wow, when you start to think we're stupid,
Just when you start to think we're stupid, we describe NATO.
NATO comes along.
We read the definition of NATO. Oh, is there a knock at the door? Yeah, that's intelligence. Just knocked, and we answered. By the way, what the hell is NATO? I didn't really.
Victor, V as in Victor. I always do that one for Averick.
Well, there's this bar in Austin called WTF Bar, and I was always like, no, it's called. Oh shoot, I just buried the lead. It's called Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, and it stands for what the fuck bar. It's kind of funny.
Do you remember the thing with bury the lead?
Couldn't tell you anything
that's not
about
how you use it at all.
Let's lay it to rest.
Okay.
Let's bury it. Let's bury that lead.
That sounds good.
Oh my God. Anyways, Roger that.
Treaty.
Oh.
The T in NATO, treaty.
North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Okay. Well, it is an organization at the end of the day, the NATO situation. We should have a NATO-esque situation here where we can call upon our treaty.
Wait, before we go any further, is NATO good or bad? Awesome.
Cool.
Oh, I adore it.
Fan of NATO. Fan of NATO here.
Yep.
Hi. Yeah.
NATO merch.
NATO expert over here. Good. They're good. Huge. We're NATO stans. Brooke and Connor.
I adore NATO.
Brooke and Connor.
That's a good dog name.
One of our bullet points in our description is NATO stans. B&C NATO.
That's really good, Connor.
Woo! Who's all in NATO? Let's do
what other podcasts are doing NATO like
all
this?
Our allies? These are all our allies? It doesn't see 31 countries. Isn't there like 1 million countries? This is not enough.
How many countries are there? I think it's
NATO. I bet everyone else is like,
it's 200.
Oh no, NATO's coming. It's 31 countries.
Let's see. Who's not in it?
There's 50 states.
I had no idea Belarus wasn't in it.
There's more states. Belarus? That's Bella Hadid.
No, Belarus is a country.
Oh. Okay, so it's Canada.
What are those little tiny ones above Italy?
Oh, okay. Good thing Iceland is a member of NATO. Like, Iceland is just minding their own business as an island.
So this is, for example, if we were to go to war, they would be on our side.
Let's look at who's in it. Let me see who is really strong. Canada, United States. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know Mexico.
Iceland, the UK, France. We're weak as shit.
Is that Switzerland that's not in it?
Germany, Italy.
Oh, no. I just went there.
Switzerland isn't really doing...
Oh, because they're neutral.
They're neutral to everything. Which is just like... How come no one gets on Switzerland ever? That's like a friend in a fight that's like... Two best friends are fighting and they're like, I'm not taking a side. You're a bad person.
You just like don't... Like, you just can't say anything about Switzerland. It's just like an unspoken rule. It's just like...
I'm sorry, wouldn't it be a bad thing to not fight for what's right?
Yeah, except if it's Switzerland.
But like
we just have come to accept it. That's one of those things.
Oh, well, if you're complicit, you're part of the problem. I don't know what
right.
I don't know what wars are happening right now, so I'm also Switzerlanding over here in my chair, but if I knew, I would stand. If you don't stand for something, you fall for everything. Switzerland.
Okay.
That's my message to Switzerland today. Or do we have any Swiss listeners?
If you stand for nothing, what do you fall for?
Everything.
Yeah.
If you don't stand for something.
Guess where that quote's from?
What?
Hamilton.
Oh.
Gorge.
Well, it's not from that.
Yeah, it is.
If you don't stand...
No. In these exact words. If you stand for nothing, comma, burr, what do you fall for? That's from Hamilton.
What, was he shivering? Was it cold?
No, Aaron Burr.
Oh.
B-U-R-R.
Get this man a jacket.
Yeah.
So he can stand for something longer.
Because Aaron Burr was taking more of that hands-off political stance to kind of appease people around him, kind of like Switzerland.
And it was an issue.
It was an issue.
Oh, it's a problem when I do it. Well, he was kind of just
flip-flopping on his views.
Okay.
Yeah, you should really see Hamilton. You'd like it.
I will go see it. I love history.
Oh, wait, what were we talking about? Before Switzerland.
Oh, NATO.
How did we get from I poured the water in my cup? Roger.
Romeo. That's a good name.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how we got here as long as we did.
As long as we're here.
Yeah. So, I missed you last week.
Yeah, I'm back and better than ever.
You want to tell us about your trip? It looked so fun.
Yeah, it was great to spend. I know I called in last week and I talked about my family already, so we covered that. 8 days with my fam. It was awesome. It was super fun. The weather was horrible. Couldn't have been worse. for 8 days altogether.
And when you say worse, like rainy,
cold.
isn't that kind of nice though?
It would be nice.
Like,
it would be nice, but I go there to swim. You know, so you don't want to swim when it's raining. It changes the whole vibe.
What do you swim in?
A lake, the Great Lakes.
Wow, I've never been to a Great Lake.
They are great.
Oh wait, is the lake in Chicago a great one?
Which lake?
The one in Chicago.
I think it's a river. I think that's a river.
The Chicago River.
The Chicago
you know that
Lake?
massive lake.
The Lake of Chicago.
just
I don't
in
know what it
Chicago?
is. Is that Lake Superior? It's like Michigan.
I don't know.
Oh, go figure. The lake that's touching Illinois is named Lake Michigan.
I've been in that.
It's fresh.
Yeah.
What I like about it is it'll be so deep, you could jump in, open your eyes, swim around.
Oh, never in a million years would I open my eyes in a
fresh
Great
water.
Lake. Not the one in Chicago. That's not fresh water.
It's a
That's
lake.
black. It's black.
It's not.
It's so dark.
Were you swimming at night?
No.
It's not dark.
Can you look up the lake in Chicago? Hey,
What?
we're looking up the lake in Chicago.
What lake were you?
It's just the one that like people run by.
Ooh, yeah. You don't want to. You don't want to
Right.
get. You don't want to get involved with zebra mussels. Those are a.
Right.
Those are a scummy group of clams.
It definitely is not like clear or any type of.
No, it is because it's the same lake.
No, Connor, I promise. Do you see that?
Why is Michigan Lake so clear? Michigan Lake. Since there's less algae, the water is less green. 20 years ago, Lake Michigan's color was driven by, absorption due to the reduction of, from the mussels invasion. Pure water scattering is now the dominant factor in the water color. I don't know, Brooke. I'll choose to believe you
Okay,
that it was dark.
that's sweet of you.
Hold on one second, you guys, because we have to take a quick, well, no, we don't have to. We get to take a quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Tinder. With Tinder, it starts with a swipe. So many possibilities really are just a match away. Uncuffing season is here, aka summer, aka as well, the best time to be single, have fun, and make some unforgettable memories. And Tinder is here to help you find the perfect partner for those moments.
Tinder is the world's most popular dating app. That means the most opportunity to find whatever it is you're looking for. Tinder celebrates the freedom to experiment, meet new people, try new things, and ultimately live on your own terms. With more safety features than any other dating app, Tinder makes meeting new people both fun and safe.
Safe, you say?
Safe.
That's exciting. Success on Tinder can mean whatever you want it to. Whether you're looking for love, a date, or just a casual chat, Tinder has got you covered. Every week, 1.5 million Tinder users go on an IRL date. Plus, Tinder just released relationship goals, a new status for your profile that shows others what kind of connections you're looking for.
Relationship goals is just one of the many features that Tinder has released to make sure you're comfy on the app. While other apps are hard, Tinder is easy as well as fun. On Tinder, it starts with the swipe. Download Tinder today and explore all the possibilities for yourself.
Thanks, Tinder. But where I was, it was clear. Almost Mediterranean level clear.
I adore Mediterranean level
I'm telling
clear.
you, oh my God, I drove past this.
That's beautiful.
You can't talk
Wow.
about the best Michigan lakes without mentioning Lake Michigan. Yeah, which has joined Lake Huron as one of the state's clearest lakes. And Lake Huron is one of the 5.
Could you name all 5?
Lake Huron, Lake Erie, Lake Superior, Lake Michigan. Oh, man, I'm in a tight spot. Lake Erie, Lake Michigan, Lake Huron, Lake Superior.
Is there another E?
Come on.
I don't know that part of the country.
Come on, I'm so close. Okay, I give up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ontario!
I wouldn't have gotten that.
It's touching Canada.
Oh, wouldn't have gotten it.
I knew there was one that was... Well, I guess Huron is also... They're all touching Canada. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I was all the way up there. So I wasn't like in the contiguous United States because I had to go over a bridge. I was on a peninsula.
Got it.
Maybe it is touching. No, it's not because I went over a bridge, the Mackinac Bridge. Yeah, I was up there
So cool.
above it.
How
Yeah,
was
it was so
everything
cool.
with
We talked about that in bonus. I'll go over all of the...
what?
Wait, with what? With who?
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
Oh God. Go
We have, like,
subscribe to bonus if you want to hear. You know what?
Go subscribe to Close Friends and I'll update everybody on Redacted.
Unredacted.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it was cool. It was a good time. It's nice to go on trips where you have no phone service. My screen time went up somehow by 10%.
Mm-hmm. Probably because you're like trying like to connect. You spent more time like trying to get service
Yeah.
than you would when you have service. You know?
I'm addicted to my phone 100%. I'm a phone tweaker.
Yeah. I could not, like, I can't even get in the shower without it. Or I'll get in the shower without it and then get out fully naked, soap everywhere, run into my room to grab my phone and then get back in the shower with it.
You know what I do?
Huh.
I get in, I'm like, this is really nice. This is really nice right now. Like, it's me. I'm a part of the earth. You know, I'm just a human. And then be like, but I could spend this time like researching because I have to research for the podcast right now. Like, why I'm in the shower without my phone. I need it. Fully switch gears after 30 seconds of convincing myself that I'm healthy. And I'm free without my cell phone, and then I'm like, I could be working right now, and that's healthy too.
Look up NATO if not.
How would we have known what NATO is?
No,
if
we wouldn't
have our phone in the shower.
We would not know what NATO is if we did not have access to our phones 24 hours a day.
Hell no, we won't go.
Right.
I'm still so shaken about how many countries in the world are there?
Let's guess.
278.
I was gonna say 243.
I think it's probably 230.
Yeah.
270.
Oh, 195.
That seems
okay.
Like,
could you name them all?
Not even. No, I couldn't name 6.
Yeah.
I'll try to name the continents.
Oh yeah, do it.
A-E-I-O-U. Consonants. Vowels. I don't know. Okay. Continents.
Yeah.
Sorry, I already messed it up. Hang on. North America, South America, Antarctica. Yes.
Yeah.
Australia.
Yeah.
Asia.
Mm-hmm.
That one. And then Europe.
Yeah.
There's one more.
Yeah.
India.
No, that's in Asia. Yeah, Africa.
Is there 10? Because
No,
I named
7.
10.
There's 7.
So
Good
there's
job.
one that I mess up every time. One of those is not a continent. Or was that all of them?
India is not a continent.
India is not. But India is huge. Like,
Oh,
it could be if they wanted to be.
Massive.
It's massive. It's mass.
Oh yeah, it's huge.
Okay, well, that's our 2 cents on continents.
Okay, 2
Guys,
things to take away from today.
Sound
NATO
off.
vibes. India. Huge, by the way.
Guys, NATO stands. Sound off in the comments. Let us hear you.
Let us know if you want NATO merch.
Let us know if you're from a country that isn't part of NATO, let us know. Because we'll put in a good word.
And if you are from a country that is part of NATO,
What up?
awesome. Or not.
Hey.
What? Or yes.
Hey, neighbor.
And 100%.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you had a good trip.
Had a good trip. Yeah. Yep. Between the U.S. and Canada, 2 NATO members of the 32.
You could say that again.
I had an awesome time. I'm trying to think of something that I did of significance. I didn't do anything of significance. It was great though. It was super fun.
Did you find any treasures?
Yeah, I found a bunch of rocks.
Oh, did you bring them home with you?
Oh my effing goodness.
What?
I forgot to bring the one rock that I really wanted to bring on the podcast.
Shoot. Happy Halloween, by the way.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. I'm so excited.
I'm not going to say it till after Labor Day. It doesn't feel right.
Okay, I'm going to start.
'Cause Labor Day-
I've started observing.
Labor Day is so, to me, so summer. Mm-hmm. Labor Day is more fun to me than 4th of July. Because
I
4th
never
of July,
know which one's Labor Day and which one's Memorial Day.
why would you? Oh, don't even bother.
You don't either?
No.
You just said Labor Day was your favorite holiday, though.
I like it better than 4th of July.
Okay.
Because I don't like any sort of holiday where it's like the date of it. Because that could be a Wednesday. Put it on a weekend.
Oh,
make
I
it
understand.
make it a
Because
long
Labor Day's
weekend.
always a weekend.
Yeah, it's just a Monday.
They should do that with birthdays.
Brooke, there should be A team, B team birthdays. Spring or hang on, whatever. Split it in half. First half of the year gets birthday day.
No, you should have your birthday should be my birthday's June 19th. My birthday should be the weekend of June 18th. Yours should be the weekend of 9/11. Like that's when we should celebrate.
Never forget
on the weekend. No,
my birthday.
you won't. And guess what? We
You
won't.
can't.
And you can't. You
I always feel so
delivered.
bad because people are like, "When's my birthday?" I'm like, "I don't know." And then they're like, "Yours is 9/11." I'm like, "That's a layup." Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. Do you have any?
Not complaining.
Do you have like do you share a birthday with any like influential people? What?
Bet your damn ass I share my birthday with an influential person.
Who?
Just the man.
The man?
The man. Luda.
Oh,
Ludacris.
I had
course.
no idea Luda's birthday was then.
Yes, of course it is.
You didn't tell me that.
Of course, Phibbs and Luda are born on the
Wow,
same day.
1977. That would make him. Do not tell me.
It says
Don't
it on
tell
the
me.
screen.
I didn't see.
We've
40. Seven. No.
No.
Oh, 48, 46,
Five.
49. Hell yeah, let's go.
5.
45. Let's do it.
He looks. Hell yeah. He looks young, and he's also awesome. So that's a good one. Who else was born on 9/11?
He is young.
I love him. I love Luda.
Mm-hmm. I'm starting to reframe my definition of young.
As you age,
Yeah.
nothing wrong with aging.
Speaking of young.
if Ludacris is 45, I want to be 45 right now.
Get this. Have you listened to Miley's new song, Used to Be Young?
Yeah.
Something is making my stomach turn with the phrasing used to be and her being 30.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that, you know,
well. She's going through so many.
eras.
Yeah, which I love. I like watching her grow. I feel like I'm growing with her.
I would
because I am.
pay 6 figures. It would take out so many loans for a Miley Cyrus Eras tour.
Facts.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a wild animal above us. Can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I would also. She was like one of the best concerts. She was one of the best concerts I've ever seen.
She doesn't tour. She won't tour anymore. You know why?
Because she did a 71 show, 6-month world tour while filming Hannah Montana when she was 15 years old.
No, that's not what she said in her interview that I watched.
What'd she say?
She said when she's in the position of being somebody that is observed and the crowd is the observer, it's dehumanizing. And then she can't have the relationship that she wants with her fans, which kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very mature for a 30-year-old.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
a child's age.
Yeah. Oh, a baby. She's just been born, really. She's just starting.
She's in utero.
She's just starting. Do you ever think about like how much she's lived and she's really think about how much Harry Styles has done or at someone like that, and the fact that like he's not even 30. Like what else could he do?
A lot, probably. He could probably do a lot, but like he doesn't need to. 'Cause
Right.
He's done so much.
It is cool to think there's so much cool and scary to think what's happening next.
What could be done?
Yeah. No, like there's like he could do something really cool and we just don't know about it yet because it didn't happen.
I want him to do something like cool.
Yeah. Hey guys.
Hey.
We want to take a quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Lume. Booty BO sounds funny. Having it, not so much. That's why I'm so excited to tell you about Lume, the world's best whole body deodorant.
Mm-hmm.
It's clinically proven to control odor everywhere, hits, privates, and beyond for a whopping 72 hours.
I love the beyond part of that because you never know.
Leaves it up to the imagination.
Speaking of imagination, as an OBGYN, Lume's founder, Dr. Shannon Klingman, met thousands of women concerned with odor below the belt. Through clinical testing, she discovered it wasn't the vagina to blame, but bacteria on the skin. So she created Lume, a pH-optimized, aluminum-free deodorant that actually works, and works everywhere, with over 150,000 5-star reviews to prove it. And new customers get a special offer, $5 off Lume starter pack with code BANDC at LumeDeodorant.com.
Lume has really been a game changer for me and my pits. So I've been using Lume solid deodorant stick on my armpits, and truly, my pits have never smelled better. Plus, it leaves my skin feeling soft without any residue. It's been great on my sensitive skin because it hasn't left my skin feeling irritated. I was honestly surprised how long-lasting the deodorant was, and I went a couple of days and knew Lume was still working.
As a whole body deodorant, the first of its kind, by the way, Lume is seriously safe to use anywhere on your body. Let me rattle it off. Pits, underboobs, we're talking thigh folds, belly buttons, butt cracks, vulvas, and feet.
Yes!
Yes. Lume is also clinically proven to block odor all day and odor control for up to 72 hours. How, you ask?
Yeah.
Did I hear you ask that?
How?
Well, let me tell you. Unlike some deodorants that try to mask odor with a fragrance, Lume is formulated and powered by mandelic acid to stop odor before it starts. More like, I guess, like a pre-odorant.
Oh, a pre-odorant.
Yeah. It's also aluminum-free, baking soda-free, paraben-free, and pH balanced for safe use below the belt.
Lume's starter pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with a solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice, like, for example, if I were to say,
like such
the mini body wash and deodorant wipes, and free shipping. As a special offer for listeners, new customers get $5 off a Lume starter pack with code BANDC at lumedeodorant.com. That equates to over 40% of your starter pack when you visit lumedeodorant.com and use code BNC.
Brooke and I had a podcast earlier where we explained our podcast, which was really fun to do because both of us went completely silent. And then he was like, so what do you do? And I'm like, well, I learn things and Brooke learns things and hopefully some people take something away. Like today we learned about NATO. Genuinely did not know that.
We learn things with
alongside
everyone. Yeah.
So probably
we're not teaching, we're all learning.
Surely there's some NATO heads out there that are like, I knew that.
And I know there are.
There are some people that didn't even know about NATO. You know what? They might be in the room with us right now.
Yeah. Not me though. I did know about the treaty. So.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess I can't really think of anything specific about the trip that was like notable.
Okay.
It's been the exact same thing. We do the exact same trip every year, which is fun because I like.
That's
to,
sweet.
And we swim every day. Different areas of Michigan. Michigan is the 7th. I don't know how many wonders of the world there are.
No, you're right.
Like 15 now. It's hard to keep track of all these things when there's so many of them. Not wonders of the world. I can think of.
I think there's 7.
7 wonders. Fleetwood Mac song. Yeah, there's 7. There could be 8. I think there's so many incredible things in the world. Sorry.
You're good.
Michigan should be the 8th because it is in America and it looks like a foreign.
I would love to
gorgeous coastlines. But their winters are just so brutal, and I think that's why they're not California.
Right. It's always summer in Michigan.
You could, and people do.
Yeah.
But to get there, I left my house at 4:45.
Right.
After I had the most gnarly day. What did we do that week before I left? Because I left.
Oh, we were somewhere.
Can we figure out what we did that week? Because it was over a week ago, really quick.
Didn't we just have the podcast?
We had the podcast, and then I went to.
Oh, you had you have a big project.
Oh my God, I have a big fat project. That I can't even talk about.
You have a massive project.
I've got this huge project.
That's what you were doing.
That's what I was doing.
And you were exhausted.
I was so exhausted after a full day of my massive, huge project that I have to lug around with me. And that will be known to everybody soon. I fucking hate people that say that. So I almost want to not say that.
Okay. You already said it. So, and point of the story is you were exhausted.
I was exhausted. And then I went from my massive secret project to Renee Rapp's song release party.
That's
and that
really
was
cool.
so fun. And the song Snow Angel by Renee Rapp, stream it. So dang. So good.
I have to listen.
It's emotional.
I love her.
You're going to freak out. It's it actually debuted, I think it was like the #1 on the charts, female solo debut.
Wow.
Because she's just starting to release music.
That is wild.
Yeah. It's really, really good. Listen to it while you're driving alone at night and cry.
Okay.
It's
I
emotional.
can do that.
Yeah, me too. I did. Anyways, I left from there, left my house at 4:45. I landed in Michigan at 4:45 p.m. And my parents said, we cannot pick you up from the airport.
Right.
Go ahead and Uber to us. I said, where are you? Send me a pin. 160 miles away.
Yeah.
So I got in an Uber with a man. So I finally get an Uber, and I'm in Traverse City, Michigan, which does not have Ubers. I went to buy a soda pop, and the woman said, you're not going to get an Uber out here. And I said, I just got one, mama.
What's the airport like? Is it like teeny tiny?
It's like 3 gates, yeah. There's a bunch of little airports, but that's the only way I can get to where we were going because there's no airports up there. So get there, I Ubered. I finally get an Uber after 30 minutes. My parents say we can pick you up at 8. It was 4:45. I said, that's not how this works.
It's not.
I texted you and I said,
yeah.
Where'd you find your therapist? I'm going to get online right now while I have so much time, and I'm going to see if she has any openings. Because I was like, I'm not going to ruin this trip on day 1. I ruined it on day 2. And so I finally get an Uber. Uber pulls up. His trunk won't open, and he gets out of the car and he's like, you just got to jimmy it. And so he jimmies it. It's full of things. It looked like a thrift store. Mm-hmm. And I go, do you want me to just put my bag? He goes, just throw it in. I threw it in on top of about 17 empty beer cans. And they just go crunch. And then I get in the car and
you guys could.
Oh no, what fell?
My glass jinkies.
Jinkies, scoops.
You guys could talk about beer.
I was like,
you adore beer.
I do. I also adore margaritas on my summer drink right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, spicy margs. But anyways, so I get in with him. He smells like weed, but like not a good amount of weed. It smelled like someone that died from weed. So then, as I'm welcomed into his vehicle with that smell, he goes, hey man. And I go, okay, here we go. I noticed it's a really long trip, 160 miles. I go, yeah. He goes, you mind if we do this one off the books?
Yeah. Answer to, want to do this off the books? Always yes.
I said, sure, let's do it. And like, just don't do that. Like if we give any advice on the podcast.
Right.
Just like,
yeah, I was joking.
I didn't have service.
Yeah.
But I was just like, if he kidnaps me, like, I'm mad at my parents anyways. That'll teach them a lesson.
Right.
And then he starts driving. And he's like, I am so damn hungover. Like, then we don't need to talk. It's an hour and a half.
Right.
He talked the whole time.
Right.
I posted on my story. He was asking about.
Oh, that was so funny.
If he could turn the sun down, like he wishes there was a way to turn the sun down.
Hey man, can you blame him?
You wear a hat.
Yeah.
Some sunglasses would help.
Yeah.
The way to turn the sun down.
Yeah.
On an independent basis, on an individual basis. Anyways, we get there, whatever. Trip's over. I go to fly home. You have to go through Traverse City, this little tiny airport, and then I had to connect to Chicago both ways. Chicago the airport. Chicago the airport. Chicago the city. Mwah. Chicago the airport.
O'Hare.
Yeah. Every flight I've ever been on through Chicago has been delayed. Every single time.
That's like notorious.
All those big airports are always, it's delayed.
I think the Chicago airport is like the #1 airport for delays. That came out of my butt, but I'm pretty sure it's true.
I believe you.
Yeah.
I believe you because it's true. I've lived it.
Yeah.
It's a lived experience. And so I'm like, all right, whatever. I have so much time to go home. So I'm going to go over to this. My mom said, if you don't make your first flight, didn't go over to this sandwich shop. I'm not going to like dog on this sandwich shop though, because the people are really nice. It was named Zoot and it was at the Chicago airport. And my mom told me to go get it. It was one of the your flight, you miss your flight, you're starving, you get a sandwich that sucks. It's just like
kicking you while you're already down. I'm sorry to hear that, Connor.
No, it's okay because what I'm about to tell you is really funny.
Okay.
So I get on the plane. Okay, I'm going to get past the part that pisses me off because I know that every time I get on a flight, something happens and I'm like, I need to walk through this and get people's opinions on this. Is it a raccoon?
It's okay. It's
a leak? Oh.
Yeah, it's just dripping onto a tarp.
Fact. That's on God up there. So I get on the plane and I'm about middle of the plane. I'm like row 22. And I get to my row and there's a wife, a husband, and like their baby, like their toddler. And I go, oh, sorry, this is my seat.
Which seat? Aisle, middle, or okay.
The aisle. And they go, oh, well, they said this seat was open. And I go, here's my ticket with this seat number on it. And they were like, oh, well, they told us it was open. I'm like, it's not now. So move your kid.
Right.
And someone behind them goes, oh, I heard that seat in the back is open if you want to leave the family together.
No.
And I go, oh, and the flight attendant goes, let me check. Yes, it's open. It's open. And now there's 9 people looking at me and there's a toddler in my seat. And I'm like, middle of the plane. You know what seat they were pointing at?
Back middle?
The one touching the bathroom in the middle in between like a 6'4" guy.
No, unacceptable.
And a child with an iPad.
Unacceptable.
I did it.
No.
Yeah. It's a 4-hour, 30-minute flight.
Connor, that's
And I had woken up at 4:45 that day too to get to the Traverse City Airport to get to Chicago.
You need to practice. You need to do exposure therapy for those kinds of situations.
Put the toddler in the back seat that doesn't recline.
Yeah, you should have said that.
Yeah. I took a sleeping pill. But I sit next to this kid, okay? First, we're delayed 45 minutes. No AC, by the way.
No, why would there be?
And then finally, the kid taps me and goes, in an adult man voice, not like deep, but like, not deep, but like well-spoken.
Yeah.
He was...
I love a well-spoken child.
How did...
It's really sweet.
He asked me how old I was. I lied. I couldn't even tell him. And he's like, I am 13 years. I don't know. I think he was 11. I'm 13 years younger than you or something. And I'm like, cool.
Oh, so he's brilliant.
And he's like, do you know why we're delayed? And I go, I don't know, man. He's like, do you know how much we're delayed? I have a soccer game. And I was
he alone?
Yeah.
Oh, king.
Alone on his iPad.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going to walk through everything he said to me on this flight.
Okay. I love it.
I kept a note. This is a 4.5-hour flight.
Oh, I'm excited.
First of all, after the conversation about delaying the flight, when I grasped what I was dealing with, couldn't get my arm on the right side because the man was so tall and like needed the space. I said, he does. And there's a child on my left. I'm commandeering this side. I'm going to lean this way. And, you know, then the kid is talking my ear off, no AC. I'm like, so tired. I'm sweating. When I grasp the situation at hand, which is this kid is going to talk to me the entire flight and he is alone, I go, okay, I need to tell him I have to listen to an audiobook because I have school tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I told him I'm listening to Catcher in the Rye. For the first 10 minutes of me putting my AirPod in, he kept asking me what the book was about.
Yeah. To which you responded.
I said, I made stuff up, Brooke. Catcher in the Rye. I was like, well, it's a man. He owns a farm. He lost something in it. He's trying to catch it.
Have you never read Catcher in the Rye?
Don't know anything about it. I don't know. Why is that the book that popped into my head that I need to tell a 10-year-old that I'm
Connor,
reading?
That's a classic.
I should have just said the Bible.
You might really
I at least
like
know
Catcher
some of
in the
those.
Rye.
I need to read it.
Yeah.
I know. Anyway, so I'm listening to Catcher in the Rye. AirPods had died.
Right.
I'm not listening to shit. And people are listening to me tell the 10-year-old what Catcher in the Rye is about.
Right.
And I'm making it all up.
Right.
Okay, so we're moving on. Now we're in flight. If you were a pet, what would you be?
Good question.
What kind of animal would you be? How many languages do you know the word hello in?
Another good question.
He knew 11.
He needs to like coach me on how to start conversations.
What sports do you play? Do you think we'll land in time for me to get to my soccer game?
Right. Yeah.
Have you tried this beef jerky from Trader Joe's?
The chomps. Oh my God. Me and this kid would have had a field day.
You should have. I would have switched bodies with you for this. I said no. He said, "Do you want to?"
Oh.
Said,
he's
yes.
precious.
Do you want one of my headphones to watch Captain Underpants with me?
Yes. I would love that.
My sleeping pill is hitting at this point. Which airport do you think is better, Burbank or LAX?
Good question.
How much longer do we have? Showing me how fast he could stop the timer on the clock app on iPad.
Oh, that's a fun skill.
He was running and he was tapping. He was like, his fastest was 0.005 seconds.
Cool.
Do you know what HYCYB means?
HYCYB? How? Have yourself, have you HYC?
Mm-hmm.
Have you chosen?
So close, but no.
Chose?
No.
Called?
Mm-mm.
Checked?
Yeah.
Have you checked your butt?
Yeah. Have you checked your butthole? He barely got that sentence out. He was laughing so hard. I was like, no, I haven't. I didn't know what that stands for. He didn't tell me.
Do you remember spell iCup?
ICUP.
Yeah.
That was good.
That was too good.
This one really got me. Did you know that when I was younger, I used to call hand sanitizer sand sanitizer?
I
was like, no, I didn't know
addicted to this young man.
Do you recognize those mountains? Middle of nowhere. We're in the middle of the flight. I didn't even know what state we're in. I was like, no. He's like, I don't either.
Oh, I love him.
Do you want to know the worst mistake my teacher ever made?
Yeah.
Asking him what his favorite sports store was.
Because he has so many, or he just didn't know?
Explain.
Okay. Oh.
Then we played chess.
Oh, on the iPad?
Yeah, I have a picture of it.
That is
I didn't
really
get his face
sweet.
in it.
That's really sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, well, did you...
And then I was just like, good luck with your soccer game, and I got off the plane.
Oh, you didn't exchange information?
Not with the 11-year-old boy. No, I didn't. I opted out of that feature.
Oh, why?
The flight attendant was already like, we're the last 2 people off the plane. I was like, I need to get out of here. Hey, y'all. We want to take a quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Prose. Most of you have probably heard us sing the praises of Prose. And that is a tongue twister. And I'll say it a couple more times. Most of you have heard us sing the praises of Prose. The praises of Prose, the praises of Prose, the praises of Prose, the praises of Prose. And they're truly custom made to order hair care. Switching to a custom routine from Prose was one of the best things I've done for my hair. And the results I'm seeing just keep getting better. I can't show you at this difficult time because I got a very interesting haircut yesterday.
Oh, show us.
No. But just imagine how interesting it is under this hat. I use the shampoo and the conditioner from Prose. It's the one thing that's always been in my shower. First of all, because they let us try it, which was really nice. But I bought it after I ran out because I used it a lot. I've noticed a big difference. I've been wearing a lot less hats. People have encouraged that behavior from me. Just wait. I'll be taking this off when I grow out a couple days. Plus, with Prose, you get to choose the scent you want, and I went with the Corsica, which smells so nice and fresh in my hair.
Prose knows there's more to you than just your hair type.
Prose knows, Prose knows, Prose knows.
Prose has given
knows.
over 1 million consultations with their in-depth hair quiz, which is how I got started. The quiz was super easy and asked me a bunch of different questions to fully understand my hair history, like the density of my hair and any family hair loss history. One question that surprised me was how your zip code
What?
and where you live affects the health of your hair, because that wasn't a factor I had ever considered when deciding what hair care to use. My
What is your favorite feature?
My favorite feature is Prose's Review and Refine tool, which lets me tweak my formulas for any reason in case I change up my address, my hair color, or even my diet.
As a carbon neutral certified B Corp, Prose is an industry leader in clean and responsible beauty. All their ingredients are sustainably sourced, ethically gathered, and cruelty-free. They're also the first custom beauty brand to go carbon neutral. If you're not 100% positive Prose is the best hair care you've had, they will take products back. No questions asked.
Custom made to order hair care from Prose has your name all over it. Take your free in-depth hair consultation and get 15% off your first order today. Go to prose.com/BNC. That's prose.com/BNC for your free in-depth hair consultation and 15% off.
Yeah, the being around children in 2023 is like a scary thing. Even if you're just, you just like want. I'm like, get the kids away from, like, you know, no one wants to be alone with like someone random kid.
I kind of love sitting next to kids on an airplane, but like late elementary school kids, like that kid.
He was cool. It was
Yeah.
the situation at hand where I was so tired, sweating, back of the plane, pissed off at that family. Fuck that baby, by the way. Excuse me. I've got a hair in my throat.
Yeah. When I student taught in college, I student taught second grade, so they were like 8.
Yeah.
And they were definitely like the oldest group of kids I've ever had. And I thought I was going to hate it, but I actually, like, they were my favorite kids in the world. And one day we were having a silent lunch and I was sitting next to my dear friend, Peter.
Oh.
And Peter had a difficult time with silence, which is fair because he's 8. And it was so quiet. He had been completely quiet for like a minute and then turned to me and whispered, "Have you ever had breast cancer?"
Good question.
Again, like all valid questions.
Oh my God, that would have been a good reminder to check.
Yeah. No,
Self-exam.
kids are really ahead of
Peter,
the game.
let me step away and let you know.
He was ahead of his
Peter
time.
could have saved your
He was
damn
ahead of
life.
his time.
Truly.
Missing him
Where is he now?
horribly. I don't know. I wish I knew.
I bet he knows about NATO.
What's scary is that those kids that I student taught probably like are on social media now.
Yeah, for a fact.
Mm-hmm. That's frightening.
Because they were 8 when you were teaching them.
They were 8 when I was teaching them. That was in 2017.
Yeah,
Go ahead and do that math for me. They're 13.
14 years old. Yeah.
That's horrifying.
Horrifying. Ew.
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 Oh, maybe Peter will reach out if he has social media now.
What's his last name?
I don't know.
I-
I also wouldn't say it on the podcast.
Oh. Why did I ask? Peter, if you're out there, let us know. We would love to have you on.
We really would. He
I would
so fun.
love to have a 14-year-old on. What are you thinking?
I would
right
love
now?
to have like an 8 to 11. Like I would love to have that kid or Peter 8-year-old
If
Peter.
anyone here in California has an 8 to 11-year-old that they would be
I would
willing
love
to
to rent them for-
chaperone, and we could have them on.
Yeah. I would love that.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
I would really love
Are
that.
Brooke and Connor smarter than a fourth grader?
Yeah, but they don't know what NATO is.
No. Did you know that when I was in college, I used to tutor kids at the elementary school in Austin, and think I hurt them more than I helped. I think I hurt them long term.
But you tried.
I was learning with them,
And that's
just
all
like
that
this
matters.
podcast. They were like, what is sedimentary rock? And I was like, well, let's figure that out together. What is 6 times 11? That's easy, 66.
Oh, I love multiplying things by 11.
So fun.
So fun. One of my favorite hobbies.
What's 134 times 11? Do it.
Oh, don't do that to me.
Come on. You love it so much. It's 1,100.
I meant 1 through 9. I love multiplying numbers 1 through single digit numbers by 11.
That's a smooth
And
brain.
that's what I want you to
That's a
remember me
smooth
by.
brain activity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Feels good.
Yeah.
11 times 3.
I could multiply
33.
anything, but I could multiply most things by 10 though, if you want to ask me.
1,000.
I know you're thinking of a big number.
1,643 times 10.
1,643 times 10.
16,433.
That would be 16,433.
No, there's no.
Didn't you say 33? You said
Let's
30. If
move
we play
on.
it
We've never
back.
claimed to be a math podcast. That is a fun activity, though. I used to love the speed.
Oh,
The
Connor.
speed multiplication.
I was pulled out of the classroom for the speed
You
multiplication.
got too competitive.
No, I couldn't do it.
Oh,
Yeah, I had
they
to.
pull you out
Well, I had a different math class.
like a lower level math class. That's okay.
Yeah, I know. Why wouldn't it be?
Okay.
Well, Connor, I bet you're wanting to know what I got up to while you were gone.
How did you know that? Oh my God.
What? What?
Popeyes is delivering to my house as we speak.
Did you order something?
No, they were being so graciously delivering it to my home. Can I call Flick on the podcast while you tell? Don't
Wait,
tell me
what
about your weekend
happened?
yet. I like opted in for a special delivery for a top secret menu item,
For top secret menu item.
and I've never opted in before, and that was before we were recording our podcast today. And then we opted in, and so I'm gonna call Flick very quickly.
Okay. I'm sure everyone would love to hear from Flick.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not putting him on speaker?
Okay.
Yo,
Hey, Flick, are you home?
no,
Are you gonna be home at any time? Do you think?
I'll be. Yeah, I'm like on my way up to Malibu right now to drop off some tequila, but I'll be home in like probably like an hour and a half. 2
Okay.
hours.
No worries. They're dropping off. Well, Popeyes is graciously gifting. You're on the podcast live as we speak right now, by the way.
Oh shit! Awesome.
Popeyes has gifted us some Popeyes. So I'm gonna see if
Hell yeah.
is there
What
any
time?
now.
Should I go back? And...
No. I'm just gonna tell. I'll just tell the guy to wait a little bit.
All right, Brad.
Okay. Sorry.
All right. Well, have a great podcast.
Thanks, Flick.
Thanks, Flick.
All right. See you guys.
Bye. Okay. Let me see if I can reroute the Popeyes, but keep telling me
How
about
would-
your weekend.
I know, well, where's Hanklin?
Guess what my delivery driver's name is?
Hank?
Take a
Victor.
No, Brooke, take a guess.
Roger.
Brooke, take a guess.
I just took 3.
Frankie.
Aw. Speaking of Frankie, I got her a litter box,
Oh wow.
but it's not like a litter box. It's just a box that I just like hoped that she would poop in. She was just still pooping on the floor, which I'm obsessed with. My weekend. Connor, my weekend was good. Oh, you were supposed to go to the Dodgers game with us, but you didn't
Yeah.
because you had to go to Michigan. But basically, there's this company called the A-List, and they're amazing. And what they do is they work with brands and they put on events and like do gifting for influencers just to like get those brands out there. And they took us like, that's when we went to the Jonas Brothers concert. We went with A-List, and there's usually just like a bunch of like influencers like in our circle that we would know at A-List events. So I said yes, I'd go to the Dodgers game, hoping that, you know, thought I'd know a few people. And I brought my friend Patrick, and Sally Dar brought our friend Sarah. So it was us four. And we walk into it was like a suite at the Dodgers game, and we walk in and the room is completely empty besides a few of like the A-List employees and Mario Lopez.
Yes.
Which was a shock because usually it's like influencers around our age and tons of them. So it was shocking to see a singular Mario Lopez in that instance.
There's like no one else that I can even think of that's more relevant yet random at the same time to be in that room singularly.
Yeah, so I was taken aback by that. And then as me, Mario, Patrick, Sarah, Sally Dar were enjoying the game, another woman walked in and I was like, oh, I know her, but I couldn't place it right away because she had really short hair. And I think that was, or I had thought at the time, I was like, I think I know her with long hair.
Yeah.
Connor, you will not believe who this woman was. You will not care at all whatsoever. But it was Rosario Dawson, who is...
Oh, you always listen to that song by Rosario Dawson.
Mimi from Rent.
Yeah, Rent.
Which is, to me, one of the most important things that could have happened to me. I didn't say hi, of course.
Why?
Because I'm shy. But...
I saw you in the background of a photo of her.
I know. I was freaking out. And she seemed so sweet.
That's a good name.
Yeah, so it was her, Mario, and then the third person to walk in was Lily Rabe.
You know her from
I know her from
TV.
You know, one of my favorite shows. So I was just floored by that. And that was the event, which was really interesting because that's not at all.
Oh my God, no way.
Do you know her?
Yes, I know her from Redacted.
Yeah. She's from Redacted, all right.
Oh my God.
She's amazing.
Crazy.
Yeah. So it was me,
Whoa,
Lily, Rosario, and Mario, and some of our friends.
Not the Rosario Mario combo.
Oh yeah, the Rosario Mario combo. And that was really it, which was so interesting and not what I was expecting, but I had a great time. And you want to know something interesting that I enjoyed watching was Mario asking for a picture with Rosario. It's cool to see that happen.
Very cool.
Is like, because you wouldn't think like Mario needs to like fangirl.
Mario doesn't.
But Mario was stoked. But I didn't speak to anyone, if that helps. Because why would I? What?
I'm trying to do this like secretly so that I can be so involved. Should the Popeyes come here?
Oh yeah, I'd like that.
We'll wait for him, but he's. I said I'm so sorry. I had to take my. I don't know why I had to lie to Frankie.
Oh, you had to.
We had an emergency. I had to take my dog to the vet. I didn't even have a dog.
Yeah. But is he going to know you didn't take your dog to the vet when he shows up to the podcast studio?
He'll think that there's a secret vet somewhere.
Oh, okay. I think your plan is a little bit flawed.
I know, but he said I can drop it off wherever, LOL.
Oh, LOL.
And then I said, what about here? He said, yeah, that works.
Oh, okay. Great. I'm looking forward to it.
Thanks, Frankie. Maybe we'll have Frankie on the podcast.
Oh, cool. That could be fun.
Well, that's such an interesting thing. That's the beauty of Hollywood, baby. Guys, hold up really quick. This is a new sponsor, I think. And I'm really excited about this. We want to take a quick break to thank a new sponsor of today's episode, DoorDash. That essay you definitely started weeks before the deadline and not the night before might be easier with some late night snacks. Facts. DoorDash can help you get the snacks and energy drinks you need to get through that all-nighter.
Get the back-to-school savings you really want and get unlimited free DoorDash delivery with Dash Pass. Just $4.99 a month for students. How worth it?
Like, so worth it.
With $0 delivery fees, exclusive items, and more than 25,000 members-only offers nationwide, Dash Pass by DoorDash has everything you need to make this semester memorable.
Now, it's funny you brought that up about Dash Pass, because Dash Pass for students gets you delivery in an hour or less so you can satisfy those spur-of-the-moment cravings, or save even more with 5% DoorDash credits back on pickup orders. DoorDash for students gives you access to more than just your favorite restaurants, saving you grocery runs, convenience store trips, and they even have your back with gift shopping. And you can save even more with an annual membership. Less than $50 a year for unlimited $0 delivery fees.
For a limited time, you'll get 50% off up to $10 on your next order of $15 plus when you sign up for Dash Pass student plan and enter code B&C. That's 50% off up to $10 on your next order of $15 plus when you sign up for the Dash Pass student plan when you enter code BANDC. Don't forget, that's code B&C for 50% off when you sign up for the Dash Pass student plan. Subject to change, terms may apply.
What?
I forgot to tell you.
What?
It's actually a huge deal.
Hang on, let me itch my neck. Go for it.
Okay, so you know how I'm going to New York next week?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I thought maybe I would reach out to some hotels and see if they would want to maybe like do some sort of collab. Like I would promo the hotel and they would let me stay there, because I've seen like every single influencer under the sun does that. And I've always been too shy and too scared to ever reach out to any sort of brand. Even when they say like, please let us know, like if you need a restock of anything, I'll never reach out. I'll buy it. So I had always been too shy to ask like any hotel if I could stay, but I did it. And I DM'd 20 hotels.
20 hotels.
18 said no. We cannot accommodate you at this time.
Yeah.
One said email us. I emailed them and they did not reply.
Yeah.
And then one has not answered. So fingers crossed for that one. But I don't have a place to stay. I'm going in a few days.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. But I just bought myself tickets to the final performance of, finish my sentence,
Funny Girl.
100% Connor.
Wow, that's really
The final
awesome.
performance.
That's really awesome.
That's really awesome.
Brooke.
I'm going alone.
I'm also going to be in New York next week.
You won't be there when you won't be in the city.
Crazy.
But
what day are you going on?
Sunday.
I'll be, no.
No, you won't be there.
No.
And then guess what I'm doing that night after the final performance, which is during the day? Oh, just going to see Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, the play. That's going to be Sunday, September 3rd is going to be the best day of my life, I fear. I'm terrified.
Wow. It's all downhill after that.
And guess what? Guess who's probably going to be at Funny Girl because it's the last performance?
Leandra Michelina.
Leah Michelle?
Yeah.
Well, she's the star of the show. So, no.
She'll probably be there.
Guess who's going to be in the audience, I'm saying, probably.
That guy.
Yes.
Her best friend.
Yes.
Jared Goff.
Yes. Jonathan Groff.
Jonathan Groff. Who did I say?
Maybe he'll be in the audience, which is so exciting. I wouldn't say
Jared
hi.
Goff, Jonathan Groff. That's the same name.
I wouldn't say hi, but maybe he'll be there.
Wow,
which is
he
so
will
cool.
for sure.
Even just to breathe the same air would be awesome.
Wow, I bet there's going to be a lot of famous people there. How'd you get a damn ticket?
They were like completely reasonably priced, which is weird. I've been scammed, I think, but maybe I haven't been, which is cool if I haven't been.
Because you at least get to say that you bought a ticket to something.
Did I buy them through the official Broadway site? No. Did I buy them through a third party? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So, I can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah, well, the point is it says the name of the play on it, and you get to put that in a bulletin board or something.
Yeah, I'd like to see it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least you have Harry Potter and the Cursed Child to look forward
That's
to,
exciting.
no matter what.
No matter what.
Cool. Well, I hope to run into you in the Big Apple at some
I would
point.
love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So weird. Brooke and I'm going to the Hamptons as soon as I get there. And on Thursday, Brooke arrives on Thursday. I leave Thursday. And then I come back Monday and she leaves Monday.
I leave Tuesday.
Tuesday for Philly.
We could get dinner Monday night.
Yeah.
I think you're coming back Tuesday, though.
No.
Okay, let's get dinner Monday night.
I'm down.
Okay. I don't want to force you.
Looking forward to maybe staying in a hotel as well.
Oh, I wouldn't
count my
on
lucky
it,
stars
honey.
because guess what it is next week? You know why you can't get a hotel?
Because it's Labor
It's
Day?
New York Fashion Week. Every influencer under the sun is going to be there. I just realized that's why you couldn't get a hotel.
I think I just also, the answer was just no, regardless of what time of year it is at this time.
No, I think that they would maybe want you and me in the dead of winter when it's miserable.
You
there.
think?
Yeah.
That could be precious.
When they're really struggling for business, they need B&C. They need our warm
They really
hearts.
seem not to need B at all
Need B?
at this time. Yeah,
They don't need B.
Yeah, they did not need B.
Maybe they need B&C NATO.
But I'm still maybe the last hotel that has not answered. Fingers crossed.
What is it? What's the last hotel?
I don't know. Let's see. And it's cool because like I know I DM'd all the ones that I see other influencers post about. They could not accommodate me at this time either. Which is...
Oh, you know what I'm really going to try to do next week? In the big city? Go to the US Open. Tennis. My ass is going to be scalping tickets.
Oh, I actually don't want to do that. Though.
Why?
Oh,
It's so fun. It's the coolest thing ever.
I don't like tennis.
Oh, it's such a grand sport.
What was I looking for?
I don't know.
Me neither, man.
Give up.
Love it.
Move
Okay,
forward.
let's move on to some Pop C.
Pop C in the house. Let me check my notes very quickly. One thing I do want to talk about because it's so relevant to what we always talk about is Ed Sheeran came out with an album. Or King.
That's pop culture.
That's Pop C.
That's PC.
That's PC. AF as fuck. And the thing is, what was your bet? I wish we could look back at what you said it was going to be. The name of his album.
Like Cosign or something?
Yeah, our man ran out of math. Our man couldn't be further from math. He went Seasons. I'm sure he said his album name is Autumn Variations.
Oh, that's math.
Yeah, that is math.
Variation.
Autumn Variations.
It's just
Brooke,
seasonal
we
math.
talked about
It's seasonal
seasons
math.
and math today.
And he's combining seasonal math. Yeah.
Now, what does Autumn Variations mean? Has he done
Different kinds of leaves.
Oh, the variations.
Different kinds of
fall.
Pumpkin spice lattes. Some you can get with almond milk. Some you can get with oat.
Oat milk for your hoagie.
Mm-hmm.
What was I gonna say? Damn. Oh, someone had a real big problem because they said, "Why are all?"
Someone had a real big problem.
One of you had a real big problem with celebrities cosplaying as working class. They're doing it because they have nothing left to do, and it's fine. It's gonna be okay.
What do you mean they have nothing?
They don't
left
get
to
why Ed Sheeran is out giving out coffees, and they don't get why Lana Del Rey
Well, we're
is out
talking
working
about
at
it,
a
so
Waffle
It's
House.
promo.
Yeah.
But it's like
fun for people. They want to
Yeah.
go in and get a coffee from Ed Sheeran, and he's promoting autumnal variations.
Yeah. I
And
think it's fine.
What's more variation than a Starbucks drink that you could put this and that into?
I think the number of ways you could get a drink at Starbucks is infinity.
It's in the millions for a fact.
It's infinity.
You know who is the only bitch getting whole cow's milk at the coffee shop
You.
now? Me. And I say it with my chest.
The house milk.
Brooke, I said it. They took it.
The house?
The house
Yeah,
milk.
told
I
you
want
that-
the house milk.
Yeah.
And they go, cool.
Yeah.
I go, you want me to explain what that is? They go, no.
I've heard it said before.
But they say it to people. They go, cow's milk? I go, yeah. Yeah. You know what? I want the cow's milk.
Yeah.
And if anybody has a problem with that,
I could see that. Never mind.
going south.
No. On an episode of a show. On an episode of Redacted.
Redacted. No, 100%.
Yeah.
That would be a full episode.
Yeah.
At maybe Mocha Joe's.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Maybe Latte
Larry's as well, in addition to that as well.
Yeah, so I've been kind of saying it. I have this coffee shop that I go to, Minotti's in Venice.
Oh, you go to Minotti's?
Yep. And they always have a vinyl record playing. And today it was Leon Bridges.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, it puts me in an awesome mood.
Couldn't name one song.
Texas sun.
No, don't know it. It's okay though.
I'll play some after. We can't do any on here because we'll get a copyright infringement
Cool. We can listen
notice
to it in
up
the
our
bonus while we
arse.
eat our Popeyes.
Maybe we could listen to some autumnal variations in the bonus as well.
Is it out?
Yeah.
He just released an album though.
What was it called? Decimal Point?
He just released.
Oceanic Decimal Point?
No, he just released Minus, Subtract.
I think, yeah.
Like very recently. So May 5th.
So May 5th he released it. So this
Wait,
is
he
not out
released
yet?
Minus on May 5th? This May 5th? And now he's already releasing another?
He's in his album era.
Oh, that doesn't make any sense.
He's in his release era. He's releasing all over the place.
Oh, I was listening to a really good Ed song on the way here.
Which one?
The classic. I met this girl late last year. She said, don't. I could sing every word
if
to
I
that.
disappear.
Yeah, I told her I'm not really looking for another mistake. Calls an old friend. You know who that's about, supposedly?
Tell me.
It's supposedly about Niall Horan and Ellie Goulding. Her cheating on Ed with Niall. And they both came out and said that's not true, but I don't believe them.
Mamma mia.
Yeah.
By the way,
yeah. What's up?
Speaking of more music, I'll just talk about this. So, Zach Bryan, do you listen to any Zach Bryan?
No.
You will soon. So just mark my words, everybody listening. I'm gonna say this about Zach Bryan. She's gonna love it, and then she's gonna love it, and then everyone's gonna see it online.
Okay, I'm not saying I'm open to it.
You should. It's like sad, emotional, gut-wrenching country music.
All I know is that he's dating
like
Brianna Chicken Fry.
Adriana Chicken Fry?
Brianna Chicken Fry.
I was like, who's that?
No.
Yeah, he is. They're dating. They're cute.
And apparently he has a song about her already.
Facts.
Facts on God.
On God.
Yeah.
They need to get married.
That could be sweet.
He also has a song with Casey Musgraves, great song, and the Lumineers on this new album. He just released.
You love them.
And I love them.
The Lumineers are coming back in style.
I'm going to see them.
Music.
I'm going to see them in Redondo Beach next month.
I feel like Noah Kahan has brought that kind of music back.
Like coming of age
Folksy.
in your car,
Folksy.
driving down the highway.
Folksy,
but like soul.
Folksy soul.
Folksy soul with like a country
Soulful
twang.
folksy with a country twang.
With a little twang for your chicken wang.
Yeah.
So I'm going to see the Lumineers, but get this. Lumineers post a picture. It's a screenshot of their DMs from 2016. A message from Zachary Bryan that says, hey, you guys are my favorite band. Blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. They posted and said like a lot can happen in like 7 years.
Oh,
and now he's got like the #1 album. He's touring everywhere. Brianna's actually touring with him. She keeps flying out and meeting him on tour.
Oh, I want to go on tour with a musician.
Oh, wouldn't that be great?
Yeah.
Life's crazy out on the road. You never know what
really
could happen.
fun. I'd love to be on the road. What am I saying? I need to be in my own bed by 8 every single night.
Well, maybe you would make your own home somewhere else.
Home is where my touring musician boyfriend is.
Brooke!
I've always said that.
Exactly.
Or just I could do just a friend too if anyone wants to take me on tour and platonically.
Well, hey, what if me and you? What if you took me on tour?
Oh, you want me to take you on tour?
Take me on tour.
We're not doing that right
I'm
now.
gonna go on tour. I have so many updates to share for the bonus. I have to. My favorite.
I'm so jealous that you have like updates and things that happen to you. I guess that's what happens when you leave the house.
Yeah, things happen.
Oh my God! I knit another chicken.
I saw that.
Oh, okay. I'll shut up.
No. I saw that. I saw his beak. You posted a picture of his beak.
I know. A soft launching.
Yeah, that was cool.
Mm-hmm. And guess what?
What?
Oh, it's fine. My sister doesn't listen to the podcast. For her birthday, that chicken's for her birthday, and I ordered one of those things, those voice recorders that you used to put in Build-A-Bears. And I'm gonna sing a little song for her. Oh. And she just started her freshman year at college, so that when she gets sad or lonely or just wants to hear my gorgeous voice, she can play the chicken.
That's really sweet.
I think I'm gonna do that one. It's like la na na nita na 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 nita. That's that lullaby, that beautiful Spanish lullaby, sung by Belinda.
Belinda.
Yeah,
that is
she did Girls too.
I can't believe that her name was Belinda. Like they were teenagers.
Yeah,
it's like Belinda, normally like not a normal, like
maybe in Spain.
Is it?
I don't think so, but I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, like not a young person name. It doesn't seem like.
But maybe in Spain.
Belinda, because isn't Belle pretty
like
and Linda
in France,
is pretty too in Spanish? Linda?
In
pretty?
France, Eleanor is like a very popular name, but like we would consider that an old person name. But
Eleanor?
like it's a young person
I guess
name.
I knew a couple Eleanors in college.
Oh, you did?
2.
2? You need 2 Eleanors?
Yeah.
I never knew any. My first car's name was Eleanor, after Louis Tomlinson's girlfriend.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Did you hate your car then?
No, I used to love women.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. I loved her.
It's crazy how much
Eleanor
can happen.
Caldwell.
It's crazy how much can happen in 7
No, but I'm back into my supporting women era.
Some.
Yeah.
Most.
Well, I don't support all men either.
Hell no.
Oh, God, no.
Wouldn't dream of it.
At the end of the day, it just comes down to like not liking that many people, just liking a few.
On God.
Yeah. On God.
You know where I would love to see Brooke?
What?
You know where I would love to see her? Burning Man. I would love to see Brooke at Burning Man. I think that. So Burning Man, do you know what Burning Man is?
It's a music festival where you do drugs.
No, like it's not.
It's not a music festival?
I don't know what it is. I don't get it. But it's like where adults go and
think of NATO And then think of,
What?
I don't know where I was going with that,
Think
honestly.
of NATO and then think of something else entirely. What are you thinking about now?
Burning Man.
Burning Man.
Exactly. That's a good way to
So
describe
basically
it.
they go out. I don't know. Can we look up what it actually is? Because I know that it's spiritual for a lot of people, but you don't bring any money. Everything's a trade.
That's not going to work for me.
Well, it's like you trade your skills. You could trade your chickens for like water and food. Or maybe you bring
I'd feel too bad asking for something.
Burning Man
though.
is a practicing community where burners create art, exchange ideas, practice inclusiveness, and participate in the long time tradition of burning of the man. The symbol whose meaning is as varied as the attendees. So there's no answer to this.
Okay. I don't want to go. Actually, I started saying yes to more things. I'll go.
Ooh, yes, man. Mm-hmm. Cool. What do you want to say yes to today?
I said yes to Popeyes.
Ooh.
How's that
Oh, he'll
looking?
be here any minute.
Okay, well, let's wrap up so we can get our Popeyes in order for the bonus for close friends.
Time for this man to be burning.
Well, we'll see you all at
'Cause it's
Burning
gonna be
Man as
spicy.
well as in the bonus.
And in your dreams.
Mooches. Oh my God,
oh.
wait. Did I tell you about my dream last night? I got a huge tattoo of Bert and Ernie on my back to try to impress a guy.
Was he impressed?
And then I showed it to him and he was like, that's fucking disgusting. And I thought I was like, I did this for you. And now I have a huge tattoo of Bert and Ernie on my back. For what? And like it was colored, like it wasn't black and white, like it was like full animation. And he did not like it. I don't know what that symbolizes.
Look at those two motherfuckers.
Yeah. Oh, they were on my. I know them well. They were on my back. Yeah. So
That's like the.
if any dream interpreters, if any dream interpreters could crack that one.
That's the worst tattoo. That's the worst thing you could ever get tattooed on you.
Oh yeah, it took up my whole back. Yeah. So
Look at their striped shirts.
yeah.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh my God.
that's sweet.
That is.
That's sweet.
That's horrible.
Mine looked like, imagine, like 7 times bigger than that. And,
Oh,
and
that's
on my
not
back,
horrible.
So,
Yeah, I'm kind of changing my mind.
oh, let's get one. Do you want Bert
no.
or Ernie?
I
We
want,
could get like little tiny Bert and Ernie's on our finger. That's kind of cute.
maybe. I don't want someone else's face on me.
Oh,
I'll feel like it'll come alive.
all right.
Like if I do some bad shrooms or something, and then all of a sudden
That's fair.
Bert's yelling at me from my thumb.
That's fair.
That's not fun.
Okay. Well,
Oh my gosh! Look at Bert. Look at Ernie giving Bert a tattoo.
oh my
in
God,
that
do you remember
tattoo.
like the rumor that Cookie Monster was going to turn into Veggie Monster?
Yeah, and
Did it?
no, the conservatives didn't let it happen.
Right.
They said if
So that was a conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
That was the beginning of conspiracy theories.
that was where it all
That's
changed.
where it all went wrong. All right. We'll see you in court.
I'll
and
see
Connor
you
will
in court.
kind of unpack redacted.
We're going redacted mode
Yeah.
in Close Friends. And 5, 4, 3, 2.
I know.
You'll see. Bye.
This week on Close Friends. So let me ask you this. Fuck, marry, kill.
Ooh.
Oh, like wings and ball?
What? Oh, I'm so sorry. No, What are you fucking?
Mac and cheese.
What's your deathbed song? What's your death song?
Ooh, the last song I hear as I'm checking out.
Have you not seen
I
that?
don't know.
Fuck off.
I don't have.
Really? Sign up on tmgstudios.tv to watch the full bonus episode.